It might happen that we discuss with people and they say something like, life has become so much difficult these days. And we may reply, well, life has always been difficult. You have to be patient. And they say, until when? Until when are we going to be patient? Let me tell you something. Do not be naive thinking that you are born into this world to enjoy your part in it and then go back. No. Unfortunately, things does not work like that. Life will always push you towards the limit. And when I say the limit, I mean the other side where you might fall. So you have to be strong. And to prove that you are worthy of achieving something lies in snatching back yourself and turning towards the right edge. Never say to yourself that you cannot make it, that it is difficult. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is easy. Everything is in your head. Everything is in your psychological thinking. Believe you can, and you will. Do not allow the clouds of dust that surround you to make their path into your eyes, blinding you and making you believe that there's nothing ahead. There's something ahead. There's a load of success waiting to welcome you. No condition is permanent. You will face difficulties in life, in school, at work, amongst friends, within the family. You have to continue pushing forward because only you know how important it is your goal to you. So fear not for the future, for all future are coming to be a past. You have to make sure that that past be an interesting and a memorable one. And to do that, you have to be patient. I repeat, you have to be patient, for the beauty of success lies in the quality of your patience. Believe in yourself. Do not allow anything to demotivate you. You are you, and nothing else can be you. So believe and be patient, and I promise you, everything will be alright. You will fail. And that is the fact. But it is not a matter of how much you failed. It is a matter of how steadfast you remain after failing so many times. Failure is not your enemy. It is a path towards that goal you wish to achieve. And every achieved goal, every success, is nothing else but the crown of a pyramid of failures. Failure is not here to dismantle your courage. Failure is not here to extirpate your objectives, your goals. Failure is here to mold you, to shape you, to make you stronger, to show you the path which you would never have known if you haven't failed. If you haven't failed in anything in life, that is probably a proof that you are not doing anything worthy at all. So if you are doing something worthy, if you are trying, then you have to know that failure is inevitable. It will come your way, and before it presents itself to you, you should present yourself to it. You should face it, you should embrace it, dine with it, sleep with it, wake with it. Accustom yourself with failure, because if you do not do so, it will force itself on you in such a manner that it may take away your self-esteem. You will fail. Believe that, because it's a fact. That when you were a kid and you were learning to walk, you never stopped standing up and taking that one difficult step. No. You continue rising up after so many falls. You fell, you cried, you rose again. You fell, you cried, you rose again. Again and again until you were able to stand still on your feet and move around at your will. Then why is it that now that you've grown up, you've become so weak that you couldn't stand failing on one thing? And when you fell, you could stand no more, and you remained on the ground, and you were stepped upon again and again until you've lost it all. Everything. No. There's nothing such as losing it all. If you lose everything, then you work harder to regain everything. It will take time, it will take patience, it will seem difficult. But remember, everything is difficult except what you make easy for yourself. And everything is easy except what you make difficult for yourself. So continue pushing forward. That exam that you are about to write, you will pass it. That company that you've always wanted to start, you will own it. That book that you've always find difficult to script down, you will publish it. Believe, act, fail, learn from your failure, act again, then succeed. You will succeed. No matter how many times you fail, you will eventually rise up and shine amongst the stars. Each and every one of us has something we are dying to achieve in this life or beyond. I have some, so do you. But the ups and downs of life, the noises around us, divert us from the path we need to take in achieving these goals. Listen and listen carefully to what I have to say, as I am listening to myself also, because I am the first person I am addressing with this message. Nothing is impossible in life if you put your mindset to it, and no one else can achieve whatever has been destined to you other than you. So first and foremost, know what you want and repeat it to yourself as much as you can. Because one of the best ways to make something, an idea, a dream come to life, to being, is to constantly repeat it to yourself so that it can rewire your brain to work towards it. It's to create the belief in you that you must achieve this goal no matter what. There's no way around it, no other option. And that is exactly what you need. Focus and determination through repetition. See how the media industries work. They constantly bombard you with information again and again until you start to believe them with no plausible evidence. Why don't you use the same science to build a better life for yourself? Stop sitting around and looking for excuses. There will always be something that will prevent you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. There will always be something that will eat away your time. And in the end, you say you do not have time. You have time. Time is all you have. So it is not a matter of time, it is a matter of priorities. How important is it to you? Is your goal so important that you will do anything at all to achieve it? Take action, a step at a time. For each step you take brings you closer to your destination. Do you know where you are going? Can you identify your destination in life, in this world or beyond? For if you open your front door and you start to walk without a destination in the depth of your mind, you will end up trekking the street like a lost lunatic. Know where you are going, identify your final objective, and make sure that you set many goals that will take you to that objective. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, a step at a time. For each step you take brings you closer to your destination. And if you fail at one goal, try again. You fail again, try again. For the only way you can truly fail is when you quit. Do not quit. If you quit, then it is sure that the game is lost. If you do not quit, then there is still hope. And hope and optimism are the two sides of your success coins. Do not be afraid to fail. For failure is one of the sacrifices that your goal requires. Do not allow it to dismantle your courage. Do not allow it to execute your objective and your goals. Fail big and learn from your failure. Discipline is the most precious entity that is needed to do something worthy of mentioning. You must discipline yourself and stop sticking around in your comfort zone. Tell me, how will you get to the end of your goal if you spend 5, 6, 7 hours a day on social media and watching TV shows? Tell me, how will that goal be achieved if you are constantly stealing from the time that is supposed to be used to work on it? Discipline yourself. Parent yourself. Stop waiting to be motivated. You will never be motivated to do things that lead to your success. You will be motivated to play games. You will be motivated to check on your Facebooks and Snapchats and Instagrams. You will be motivated to watch TV shows and play around with friends. What you will not be motivated to do is to change your life for better. To struggle against your caprice and disciplining yourself so that you can be at the driver's seat of your path to success. Every success requires that you pull yourself out of your comfort zone, that you somehow reject immediate gratification, that you work hard, that you believe, that you're patient, and that you discipline yourself to do all of this. Lastly, involve yourself in constant prayers, for nothing goes on the surface of the planet without the permission of the Almighty. Ask for His help and believe in Him. Do not think that the prayer is enough without putting the work. And do not think that the work alone is enough without its divine intervention. The two work hand in hand. Pray by working hard and work while praying. This is the code. Now to summarize, determination, commitment, and prayer. In my opinion, these are the keys you need to achieve whatever it is you heart desire. So get up now. No one is going to do the work for you. It is your job to do it yourself. Get up and put the fear behind you. Get up and let yourself be hungrier than before. You will definitely get there. You will definitely get there. Crying is the nature of man. Therefore, cry when you have to. Do not internalize your emotion, externalize it in the most reasonable manner you can think of without hurting others. Have you ever done anything in the past that you are not proud of? Have you ever thought of turning the hour of time so that you can correct your mistakes? Has it ever happened to you that you repeat the statement, "I wish I had," over and over again and again? Then let me tell you something today, something that I hope will soothe your mind. I have seen a lot of situations where people go back in time to correct their mistakes and then come back to the present, and it is as if the mistake had never occurred. Yes, I have seen it. A lot of examples in sci-fi movies. It happens a lot. That you are not living in a fictional world, my friend. You are living in a real world. And in the real world, there has never been a moment when the hour of time is reversed. Therefore, stop sinking yourself in the ocean of regret. Stop beating the past over something that the present can correct. Leave the past in the past and move along with time. For the only constant motion in the cosmos is time. The past is gone and cannot be relived. The present is all you have left to construct a brighter future for yourself. Instead of thinking to go back in time in order to correct the present, think to yourself that you're already in the past and that the future will one day become the present, and that it is what you do today that will determine what that future will present before you. Leave the past in the past. Stop beating yourself over something on which you have no absolute power. Yes, you have done wrong in the past. Yes, the things that you should have done that you didn't even try, or that you should have done better. So what? The past is in the past, and there is absolutely nothing you can do to change it. So many people sink themselves in the regrets of the past, which in turn prevents them from working in the present for the future. Then in the future, they'll still complain of the past because they never work today due to the regrets of yesterday. Let me say that again. So many people sink themselves in the regrets of the past, which in turn prevent them from working in the present for the future. Then in the future, they still complain of the past because they never work today due to the regrets of yesterday. It is never too late to make a change. It is never too late to learn new skills, to work hard in building a better life for yourself in this world or in the next. Let me ask you, what are you going to lose if you try? What are you going to lose? Absolutely nothing. But if you do not try, then it is certain that you lose. You only get to a destination by daring to take a step. Without the first step, the journey is non-existent. Starting is the finale of all projects. If you do not start it, then you can never finish it. That's it. That is likely the reason why you surround yourself with so much regrets today. Let your tomorrow be free of regrets by working today and making good use of your time. Stop swimming in the ocean of tears and regrets. Get up now and change the course of your story. Get up and discipline yourself. Spine on your hips, head on your shoulders. Get up and be gone away from your comfort zone. Do not beat yourself over the past, for the past is gone and can never be relived. Only look through the past as a lesson in order to do better right now, today, in the present, and in the future. For it is in looking into the past that we construct a brighter future by acting on the present. And the future is nothing else but a fragment of the past which has not yet been exploited. Thank you so much for sticking around today. If this video pleases you, make sure you click the like button. subscribe to my channel and click the ring button to receive notification from me each time I post videos like this. I post videos on philosophy, motivation, and self-development every Sundays and Thursdays. Also, if you have anything you want me to talk about on these topics, make sure you put that in the comment section. Okay guys, that is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, make sure you take good care of yourself. Russell here. Peace.